Greetings, everyone. It's Chris from Peaceful Human Advancement. So we're moving into a very important time in human history where humanity is learning how to free itself, or learning to remember that it is already free. And in order to do that, we have to be able to let go of what things have been in order to allow what has always been to be present. And individually, what this looks like is we are learning to re-know ourselves, to reclaim ourselves in truth, to re-identify with our truest self versus the programs that we have become so familiar with. So this is beyond just, we've had an awakening and now we know how to meditate. That's great. We do yoga. That's great. We understand that we need to be positive. That's great. But those are still kind of all running in the same vibration of being an individual ego trying to be a nice person. You see what I mean? But it's more than that. The next phase of human evolution is not just trying to be an individual person knowing that we're nice to people, or that we know how to be calm in an intense situation. It is the embodiment of the Christ itself, of the true self in form, that is informing the world around it. You see how powerful that is? That's it right there. That's the vibration that we're moving into. We're moving into a time where we become enlightened, not just in theory, not just in like socialized language, but in beingness, where we don't even use the word enlightened. We just are. Okay? Because that's our true nature to begin with, is transcendental, multidimensional, interstellar, powerful beings of light. Woo! That's powerful. That's good. That's real good. All right. That, even just saying that, I felt that. So I don't get high. I just do things like that, and it's just, the energy is like, what? Anyways, you get the point, right? That there's a big difference between starting your journey, and let me phrase this by saying, wherever anyone is where you're supposed to be. I'm only here to guide you to where you may like to be next. The next phase, the next step. That is it. It is not to put down, to diminish, to make anyone or anything feel lesser than, but it is to say there's more to the journey than simply feeling good, knowing how to control their emotions, and trying to be nice. The next phase stems from a beingness, a knowing, a deep integrated realization of self. Okay? What happens whenever a whole civilization becomes self-realized? What happens whenever an entire people are born into the vibration of love? What happens whenever we raise children in unity consciousness and totality? Can you imagine, can you fathom what peace would be like for the human race? What advanced technology would be out there? What magical experiences we would have? This is why I'm here. To usher in this frequency, this peaceful human advanced frequency, to move ourselves beyond the limited perceptions of reality that we have accepted for far too long. We accepted them because we were learning how to move beyond them. And it is time to move beyond them. But you cannot do that from your identity with who you think you are. You cannot get into the gates of heaven by trying to bring your ego with you. Ego doesn't get to come on this trip. The identity that you've held with form will keep you attached to form and keep you from moving into higher states of consciousness. Heaven is simply higher states of consciousness, which are here right now. They're here right now. So through our realignment with truth, with uniting our will with the higher will, ego is then absorbed into it. And now we are seeing life from a different vantage point. Our DNA, our molecular, our quantum structure is changed, is evolved, is advanced. And now we are creating from that more evolved, advanced, peaceful place. And every single thing that we touch becomes gold. It becomes a source of life, of light, of truth, and of unity. It becomes a deep knowing, a field of resonance, an inherent divine principle that is undoable, that is forever. We become the ones to set ourselves free. I love you all. Life and light to you all. Keep beaming, keep shining. You can find me at peaceful.humanadvancement on Instagram, or on my email me at peacefulhumanadvancement@gmail.com. Keep beaming, friends. Thank you.